Hello, it's the weekend of the 18th, 19th, 20th and 21st of July, which means two things. Firstly, I'm in Leeds for Leeds Pride, which is on Sunday, and it's also my birthday, so hopefully you won't have to buy a drink. Anyway, I've just nipped out to Halifax today upon arriving in Leeds this morning. Going to Hull tomorrow. We've got Leeds Pride on Sunday, and I've got a spare day in Leeds on Monday, so please subscribe, like, etc. Keep tuned, and hopefully after this we'll follow my adventures in West Yorkshire. Right, I'm staying at the Discovery Inn in Leeds. This is the third time I've stayed here. This is right opposite the railway station, really cheap. It's a crash pad. It is not the most luxury of hotels, but it does me. And to be honest, for a double room, I've got a lot of space. Nice little desk, wardrobe, double bed. I look out directly onto Leeds railway station, which seems to be forever undergoing maintenance of some sort. Got a TV, turn that on in a minute, and then a separate but ensuite bathroom, which is actually quite spacious. Oh, so yeah, that's my hotel in Leeds. Been here before, as I said, really cheap, really nice, really central. Let's see what I can get up to after that. Right, day two of my adventures in Yorkshire. We've got Pride to come tomorrow, but today I'm in Hull. Let's see what I can get up to in Hull. Someone destroying Abba there, I do apologise. But we've got the Pride flags out, excellent. Right, that was a day in Hull. Unfortunately, we've had heavy rain and showers all day, but very, very nice railway station. Has feelings of York going on. And currently, we don't have a platform. But we'll be gone in about 20 minutes. Morning, Sunday 20th of July 2025. It's about 9:10 in the morning. I'm not up this early on a Sunday morning usually, and it's Leeds Pride. Shades on, brolly in hand because we're expecting rain later. Let's go have some fun. This is Leeds city centre on a Sunday morning. Still got to get that gimbal. Right, I'm off to the office. Yes, I know that sounds odd, Sunday morning, but we are entertaining clients and other colleagues with a little breakfast before we go and march. So won't be any footage on that. I might sneak some photos in later, but let's see. Right, that's the work requirements done. Now let's go and march in Leeds Pride. I've got my flags over my back, so if you see me, say hello. Right then, I'm walking to get into our spot, which is about halfway up that hill. We've just walked past all the floats and stuff, which they're mingling with us. We're in group 4. I reckon about halfway up that hill, minimum. See you in a minute. Right, in great Pride March tradition, we're coming up to an hour and we've still not made it to the start. Right, we're at the beginning. Just about to turn the corner and heading up the hedgerow. Right, I'm home. It's Monday, the day after Leeds Pride. I'm doing this without having the foggiest of what footage I've edited into this because when we got to the Victorian Quarter, it opened biblically did the skies and we all got absolutely soaked. I had to put my camera away, otherwise it would have been probably ruined by the rain. So apologies if I've not took any footage of the acts because we literally didn't venture outside. We went to Blades Bar and basically kept warm and kept company with the Leathermen, who realistically on the day probably had the best outfits. But yeah, we were absolutely sodden, absolutely drenched. So yeah, put a bit of a dampener, excuse the pun, on the day. But what a march. Absolutely fabulous event as always, Leeds Pride. Next up for my involvement with Link, which is what I was representing on that day in my firm, is Manchester on the 23rd of August. So if I didn't see you in Leeds, hope to see you in Manchester.